What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review. And you read the thumbnail, guys. You know what's going on here. I'm not trolling you. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Fisher-Price DC League of Super Pets multi-pack. Now, I don't think I'd ever thought that I would be reviewing a Fisher-Price figure, action figure. I don't know if that's what I'm going to call these, but I saw this pack. It was like $15 on Amazon, and I'm like, this movie looks awesome. Yes, it's for kids, but I don't care. I'm in for it. So here's the package. You got all of them down here. We didn't get the turtle, which is a little upsetting because it looks like Jay Garrick Flash helmet, which looks kind of cool. Here's a little chump playing with all the figures here. And then, barcode if you're looking for these. I mean, I think these will scale pretty good with DC Multiverse. I haven't seen the movie at the time. It is not out. But these look pretty fucking cool, especially for $15-20 to get, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. That's not bad. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop these things open. So getting these little figures out of the packaging, there's not much that you can do with them in terms of play, but these are just cool little shelf fillers. I don't think DC Multiverse is going to be hitting these anytime soon. Maybe they will, and if they do, I'll pick up an ace, like a realistic ace. I'll pick up a Krypto, but these will be my League of Super Pets figures. Me and my girlfriend are very excited to see this movie. We know it's for kids, but we want to see it, So I'm going to do my best to review these because I only know 2 of the characters because of pre-existing comic books and things like that. Like I said, the movie has not come out yet, so I don't know what's got going on, but without further ado, I guess we'll go from smallest to biggest, and then I'll say my favorite ones or whatever. But let's start off with this little guy. So I don't know his name. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. I should have probably done a little bit of preliminary research for it, but I don't know his name. He's definitely a Green Lantern. Maybe it's Chip. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is this Chip? Let me know, because that would be really freaking cool if this was Chip. But I'm not sure if it is. If it is, cool. If it's not, so be it. But there's no articulation. He's just kind of a slug of a figure. But I like the shiny green on the figure. And then versus the matte. I like the shiny green on the uniform versus the kind of glossy matte finish of the fur. He's holding an acorn. He's got pretty good paint detail for the eyes. The body looks pretty good too. And then it's a pretty soft sculpt. But again, these are for kids. So I'm not going to be super, super hard on it. Also, please pardon my fingers. Went to the beach, grabbed the horseshoe crab, and, things went the way that they did. But I think this looks really cool. And he stands good. That's really all I'm worried about. I was worried that they wouldn't even stand, but no, it definitely stands, as it won't stand, but it'll stand, and he looks cool. So let me know if this is Chip, because if it is, that's pretty freaking cool. Next up, we have, I think, a rabbit. I mean, the ears are a little short, but I work in a lab, and that's usually how we tag rabbits. So I don't know if this is a rabbit, but I'm going to go ahead and say it is. And I also don't know what superhero she's supposed to be, because it's not Superman, I don't think. So I don't know. Whose pet is this supposed to be? Is this the villain or something? I don't know. She looks a little angry, but I'm assuming her name is Lulu. Looks like that would be Lulu. I know it's a 1 and a V, but just looks alone it's Lulu, but I could be wrong. If you know who it is, let me know. But the eyes are painted very nice. The nose isn't painted. She's got this little gem thing, and then this is a separate piece, so it's molded in there. Soft plastic for the cape and the collar. A little bit of a paint job on these wouldn't go too bad. Going back to, actually, he's pretty good, but, painting the nose and the snout a little bit, maybe the inside of the ears a slightly different color wouldn't be too bad, but she stands just fine as well. Again, I don't really know who she is. I don't know what her power is, what superhero she's supposed to be, but this is cute. So yeah, Lulu, I'm assuming. Again, if you know her name, let me know, but I do not. Then we have this monstrosity. Now, this looks like a half bird, half hamster type fella. There's not a lot of paint on him. He does have that Mattel speckling inside of him where there's little flecks molded into the plastic. I really like the sculpt. His eyes are painted nice, and I like his expression. He looks like Dopey. I don't remember him in the trailers. I remember everybody else in the trailers, but I do not remember him. So again, if you know anything about this character, let me know. He's got bird feet. Might paint those, that would be a nice thing to paint. Maybe a dry brush on the wings, color variation in the wings. I got to see the movie. So, I mean, it looks cool sculpt, weird looking character, but I F with it. So this is pretty cool. So I believe this pig's name is PB. And it's so cute. I like it a lot. I like its face. She's cute. I like the star tampo on there. This is obviously Wonder Woman. And in the trailer, it looks like she's going to be able to grow and shrink. The tampo on mine seems to be a little bit off center, unless it's supposed to be like angled like that. I'm not really sure. But she's so cute. I really like it. I will admit that I don't like the hollow parts, like on her legs on the inside. That kind of bothers me. This is the first figure that we've looked at that has articulation. She has a beautiful head swivel at the top, which is all I expected from it. And that's perfectly fine. It's seamless. And it works. The rest of the sculpt is pretty good. I wish this color matched this. Like, this seems to be painted, and then this is molded, so it looks a little bit different. But she's cute. She's got her little hoofs. She's got her little snout, which is painted. And like I said, like on Lulu, which I think I'm pretty positive that her name is Lulu. A little bit of paint on her nose would have been nice. Her eyes are tempoed, very nice. Maybe a little bit of color variation on the back of the fur or up there would have been nice, but she's very cute, and I really, really like this one. Next up, we have Ace the Bat Hound. Now, this is not my favorite design for Ace. Also, they're giving him superpowers, which I can't say that I'm the biggest fan of, but then again, it's a kid's movie, and I'm not going to fucking bitch about it, but he definitely is lacking in the paint department. Just from his design alone, I threw the box on the ground, but just from his design alone, this bat emblem is supposed to be yellow, so I will definitely be painting that yellow. And then like a little bit of detail on the collar would have been nice. But I think he's going to be indestructible in the movie, which is not something that Ace has ever been known to do, at least as far as I know. But I do like the bat cowl. I like the sculpt. This is going to be Kevin Hart, which I think is hilarious. At first I was like, what the fuck? But then I saw what they were doing, and okay, it makes sense. So the head is going to rotate. The tampo is very nice on the head, by the way. I like the paint, the jowls, and the eyes look very good. I might white out the eyes. I don't know. I know it's not accurate to the movie, but, Ace always has that. But like I said, he does have a swivel to the head, and then the front legs will move up that far, down that much, so you can kind of like pose them up if you need to. And then they will go back. That was just the paint breaking. They'll actually go pretty far up and then pretty far forward. So if you want him sitting, you can definitely do that. He's a good boy. And then the cape is pretty like squishy and flowy. The tail doesn't move, but yeah. There's no hollow parts, which is nice. I do like that. So I think he looks cute. He looks good. Like I said, might white out the eyes. But yeah, Ace the Bat Hound. Finally, we have Krypto. Now, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's funny. I think a little bit of paint on his collar would have been nice too, but he does have the super S, or the symbol of hope, tampoed on the back on his squishy, soft cape. I like Krypto's design a lot in this movie. I wish this figure was a little bit more white. It's a little cream colored on this. I wish it was a little bit more white, because, Krypto's supposed to be like super like bright white kind of thing, so I don't know. Definitely going to get some acetone and get rid of that paint on the bottom there. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about with these. The sculpt is nice. The tampo on the face is nice. The pink nose looks very good. Like I said, the tampo on there looks good. He's got a bendy tail. Well, not like a bendy wire, just like a squishy tail. The head is going to rotate, and it's the same like with Ace. The legs will move up that far, so if you want to do like super poses, totally doable. They'll go back, dramatic poses, and then the legs will go up this far and we'll go forward. Only about that far, but you still can do like sitting poses if you want. So yeah, very well done. At least I would say. And believe it or not, this Fisher-Price figure comes with an accessory. It comes with this hollow, it's just like a little hollow crystal piece. I'm assuming this is how they get their powers. I don't really know the premise of the movie. Maybe this is orange kryptonite. Not sure, but I think this is going to be how they get their powers. Let me know if you know and I'm stupid and don't know, but this is cool. Like, the fact that we're getting an accessory with a Fisher-Price set of figures is awesome. So I don't really have anything to like scale them to. I'm home right now, so I don't have my regular crew of Zombie Cap, Dark Knight Returns Batman, and Silly Monkey Kong. So for some reason I have fucking Sleepwalker here. So there they are next to Sleepwalker, which, Marvel Legends are cheap as fuck, so it's all squishy and shit. It's not even hot down here, like not that hot. So there they are next to that. I think they look a little big next to Sleepwalker, but he's a 6-inch scale figure, and the McFarlane DC Multiverse is a 7-inch scale figure. So I think they'll fit perfect with that. Unfortunately, I literally don't have one McFarlane figure open anyway that's here that I can compare it to. So this is kind of the best I got right now, but I don't think it looks bad. Just, it'll look good with the DC Multiverse figures, I think. So I know you guys are all biting at the bit to know, and what the fuck are you thinking? What were you thinking buying these? And I gotta say, guys, I don't have any regrets. For $15-20 after shipping, these are totally worth it. Obviously there's not a lot of articulation to speak of. Would I like more articulation on them? Yeah, but does these kind of figures require that? No. Like, I don't expect articulation on these little hoofs for this pig, but, maybe Ace and Krypto would have been cool, like a knee joint, elbow joints, some ankle joints. That would have been cool, but not necessary. And for $20 to get 6 new characters on my shelf is very, very nice. So I'm not going to rate them individually. I'm just going to rate these as a whole. And I'm going to, for the price of $15-20, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I think a little bit more paint would have been nice. But other than that, these are pretty perfect for what they're supposed to be. I mean, you get 6 figures and an accessory for $15. At least that's what I paid for it. $20 after shipping. That's totally fine, at least in my opinion. So, I will say my favorite one, though. I like the pig. I think she's cute. I like her body shape. She seems funny. The articulation's, like, smooth and nice. And, I don't know. I think my girlfriend would like this one, too. But, without further ado, I believe that's all I got for today. So, if you have not already, please do yourself the favor of me and like, comment, subscribe. Also, please feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I have a lot of fun over there, and I'm sure you all will, too. But as always, I leave you with a question. You coppin'? Let me know. See you guys in the next one. Peace.